Um, this fight is not going to change my lifestyle financially. I'm a fighter. I feel good. I can do it. I feel I can beat this guy.
As the November 15th showdown on Netflix approaches, Jake Paul and Mike Tyson are fueling excitement with heated exchanges and intense interviews. Both fighters are pulling no punches verbally, with Tyson promising a lesson in real boxing, and Paul confidently claiming he's ready to take down the legend. Tyson expresses confidence, emphasizing that the fight isn't financially motivated. He feels physically prepared and believes he can defeat Jake Paul. Mike Tyson emphasizes the importance of a strong relationship with God, suggesting that understanding this connection helps people recognize their purpose. He highlights that achieving success requires self-reflection, self-belief, and confidence. Tyson explains that confidence is powerful. It fosters success, which in turn strengthens confidence. When applied effectively, confidence can achieve extraordinary results, almost like a form of magic.
We have to understand our relationship with God. You know, once we understand our relationship with God, we know that then we realize that we're ordained to do what we're doing, and nothing can stop us. And so that takes a lot of mental work, spending a lot of time with yourself, speaking, you know what I mean, with your self-consciousness, believing in yourself. Life's all about confidence. Confidence breeds success, success breeds confidence, and confidence applied properly will supersede the genius.
Mike Tyson warned Jake Paul to be careful, which suggests he's serious and possibly irritated by Paul. Tyson's tone hints at his disapproval or frustration, perhaps due to Paul's attitude or actions in the lead-up to a fight. Tyson's message seems intended to remind Paul of the risks of challenging him.
As soon as I catch this guy, he's going to be running around, but as soon as I catch this guy, it's going to be totally over.
Jake, is your plan to run?
Oh, he's gonna run like a thief. He's gonna run.
Nah, we can meet in the middle.
Oh, that's what I want.
Let's meet in the middle.
I love you.
I'm bucking out. Let's go. We'll see.
Oh, we will see, buddy. He may have been in the ring with people with the same intention, but the actuality, no. Be in good shape because your health depends on it.
Hey, you're the one that wanted 8 2-minute rounds. You want to make it 10 threes? Don't talk to me about shape. Don't talk to me about shape.
Stay in shape. Be all right.
You want 10 threes?
Okay.
You want 10 threes?
Let's go. Be careful.
Mike Tyson explained his decision to fight Jake Paul as a no-brainer, highlighting Paul's status as a rising star in the boxing scene. Tyson aims to significantly impact the sports world, expressing his desire to shake things up and embrace the excitement of this high-profile matchup.
To a fight against Jake Paul?
Well, it was a no-brainer. It was just, he was the new up-and-coming guy in the scene, and I like shaking the sports world to its core, and I'm doing it now. It's just something I want to do.
Jake Paul expressed confidence in Mike Tyson's abilities, saying that despite Tyson being 58, he could still take on and defeat a skilled fighter like Tyson Fury. Paul believes Tyson's age doesn't diminish his fighting capabilities and suggests that those who doubt Tyson's current strength and skill are mistaken.
You think that Mike Tyson, I think, well, how old, 58? You think that Mike Tyson couldn't beat Tommy Fury's right now? You're wrong. You're absolutely wrong. And so,
boxing legend Lennox Lewis expressed concern for Jake Paul in his upcoming fight with Mike Tyson. He believes that Tyson, despite his age, still possesses a dangerous skill set that could be overwhelming for Paul. Lewis worries that Tyson's power and experience may risk serious outrage for the less experienced Paul, highlighting that he doesn't want to see Paul hurt in the ring against such a seasoned fighter.
I want to talk to you about your old mate, Mike Tyson, returning to the ring at the ripe old age of, I believe, 58 or 59 years of age. Your opinion on that, of course, as somebody who, you've been rivals with Mike, you've known Mike for many, many years. A lot of people concerned about him returning to the ring against Jake Paul.
What are they concerned about?
Being, of a certain vintage, should we say, should he be getting hit in the head by, admittedly, not a conventional boxer, but still a young, physically fit, athletic man?
Yeah, I mean, Mike Tyson knows how to defend himself, and he's boxing against a guy that not as good as boxer as he is, and Mike Tyson knows how to throw a good punch. He knows how to break you down. So I'm more concerned about the other guy than Mike Tyson.
Francis Ngannou believes Jake Paul is in for a challenging fight against Mike Tyson, predicting Tyson will likely knock him out. Ngannou, who trained with Tyson, emphasized that the 58-year-old still possesses formidable speed and skill that could overwhelm Paul. He directly told Paul to be cautious, noting Tyson's unique abilities and experience could make this fight exceptionally tough.
You said that you think Mike Tyson's gonna beat my ass.
Yeah.
I do. I've seen how Tyson moves around. He moves like this. And I'm like, calm down.
He still got it.
He's not.
You think Mike Tyson's knocking him out?
Either way, I think Mike Tyson will beat you up.
Damn, so we better enjoy our time with you while we got it, brother.
Hey, bro, it's been good, y'all.
Derek Chisora has criticized the upcoming Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul fight, calling it a joke due to the rules he claims will be in place. According to Chisora, the match will use heavily padded 18-ounce gloves and possibly headgear, turning it into what he considers a glorified sparring session rather than a real fight.
And I come back again, a guy who's 24, fighting a guy who's fucking 56. I'm like, it's a fucking joke. You think I'll pay and watch that?
They're at AT&T. Wasn't that 73,000 capacity?
But I'm not gonna pay to watch that. Only kids will pay to watch that, you know, and parents will give their kids money to go watch that. Great for them, but really and truly, I don't know, man. It's not for me. It's not my cup of tea. You know, let the legend. And on top of that, Mike Tyson be fucking high as a motherfucker. I'm smoking weed every day. You know, I'm like, come on. Is this what boxing has come to now?
Yeah, apparently, yeah.
Yeah, is this what boxing's come to? So basically, everybody who's worked hard, like young fighters coming up now, they can't get the recognition for the skills they have, but everybody can get recognition by playing a video game and going on YouTube and fighting, and then suddenly you fight one of the greatest fighters.
Rising boxer Ryan Garcia described the fight between Jake Paul and Mike Tyson as awesome, but he also expressed worries about Tyson's health given their significant age gap. Garcia's remarks highlight both his enthusiasm for the matchup and his concern for the impact it might have on the veteran fighter.
I like Jake. That's it.
You think he's doing a good job?
Yes.
What do you think about the Tyson fight that he just announced?
That's awesome. Fuck yeah, dude. Try to fight Tyson. If he knocks you out, but at least you fought Tyson. That's cool.
At this point, I think Tyson's 58, right?
Well, that's not okay. You know, he's like 60 years old. But
how much of his power you think he lost? You think it's still Mike Tyson?
I think like that's the last thing to go.
Joe Rogan discussed the upcoming fight between Mike Tyson and Jake Paul, highlighting Tyson's enduring speed at 58. He acknowledged Jake Paul as a legitimate boxer, suggesting that his victories over notable athletes would be more recognized if not for his YouTube fame.
He don't look like no Tyson at 58, though.
No,
right?
No, he was much slower, but George was always kind of slow. He just has thunderous power. He was never like a real fast guy like Ali or any of those other guys. He was just thunderous, ridiculous power. George was just terrifying.
And I don't know the ins and outs of boxing, but is this Logan Paul, is he a legitimate boxer?
A legitimate boxer, yes. People mocked me when I was saying that before, but now I think people are coming around. And the way I look at it, I say if this kid was not a YouTuber, if he wasn't some guy that you knew from the time he was like 16 years old on YouTube, and you just saw him box, and you saw him knock out former UFC champions, you saw him beat legitimate boxers, or beat athletes, and beat a bunch of MMA fighters, you'd go, this kid can fight. He knows how to fight. Like, it's not, nothing he's doing looks wrong. He's not like sticking his head straight up in the air and winging punches with his eyes closed. He's fighting well.
Chael Sonnen urges Mike Tyson to wholeheartedly commit to his fight against Jake Paul, stressing the need for Tyson to channel his competitive spirit and ferocity from his prime. Jake Paul increased the intensity of their rivalry by proposing a $5 million wager on the fight's result. This move reflects both his self-assuredness and a strategy to provoke Tyson's competitive nature.
It's true. There's a part of me that looks at that and goes, Mike, you can't turn that down. We need to know, Mike, that you believe in Mike. We need to know that you're out there to beat this man, to damage this man, to stop this man, like old ferocious Mike Tyson would do. We've got to know it's not a cash grab. And boy, taking that bet, you'd let us know. You'd let us know, all right. The other side, okay? I have no standing now. I don't got to pay Mike. I don't got to go get the tattoo. I don't have to film it. I don't have to talk to you guys about it. And I'm feeling something. I'm just wondering if you guys are. I mean, this is very effective. Hey, they're going to forget about what you do. They're going to forget about what you say. They're not going to forget how you made them feel. This was a very effective thing for me.
In a recent exchange, Mike Tyson humorously mocked Jake Paul for his weight and fighting style. Tyson, known for his legendary boxing career, unleashed a series of playful jabs, showcasing his wit and charisma. The roast highlights the ongoing rivalry between traditional boxing legends and modern social media influencers in sports.
I don't know if he's in his prime. He's fat. He should be lean and mean. He's fat and funky. I saw him with his shirt off the other day. He's fat. I thought, did you start training already?
Buster Douglas was fat, am I right?
I know, but you're no Buster Douglas. He's not gonna win. Look at, he can't even knock out Nick Diaz. Nick Diaz is 40 pounds. How he gonna knock me out? What's the other guy? Anderson Silva. He didn't knock those little guys. How he gonna knock me out? Who did he knock out? Who did he knock out? Little children. He didn't knock out, never knocked out a real man. Come on. I can't even get mad at this guy because everybody know this guy's talking out of his ass. And stealing money. I'm up here just stealing money fighting him. Well, just come to the fight and you'll see. Listen, I started Jake off and I'm gonna finish him.
Jake Paul countered criticism about his weight by asserting that he has successfully bulked up to compete as a heavyweight. This defense not only showcases his confidence, but also adds a psychological dimension to the pre-fight banter, intensifying the rivalry.
I don't know if he's in his prime, he's fat.
I'm not fat.
He should be lean and mean, he's fat and funky.
He's heavyweight.
He's fat.
You, Mike.
I don't know if he's in his prime, he's fat. He should be lean and mean, he's fat and funky. I saw him with his shirt off the other day, he's fat.
Mike Tyson responded to critics doubting his ability to fight Jake Paul due to his age by asserting that they should confront him directly. His confident remark emphasizes his enduring spirit and willingness to challenge perceptions, proving that age doesn't define his capability to compete in the ring.
People who are out there saying, we think Mike's too old for this fight. Tell them what you think about that.
If you think I'm too old for this fight, you need to come tell me in my face.
Whoa.
I love you, Mike.
Same.
And I'm very nervous for you. And I care about my brother. And I know the path he's on right now. And it's ruthless. You got to take him serious, Mike.
I take him extremely serious. These people don't take him serious. This is what I learned through my 58 years of experience. Anyone's capable of killing you. So you should be apprehensive for anyone.
The official rules for the highly anticipated fight between Mike Tyson and Jake Paul have been announced, generating immense excitement among fans. This bout is set to feature unique regulations that reflect both fighters' styles, ensuring a thrilling matchup. With Tyson's experience and Paul's unorthodox approach, spectators are eager to see how these rules will impact the fight dynamics.
What's up, fight fans? They released the official rule set for the upcoming fight between Tyson and Jake Paul. It'll be streamed live on Netflix from Arlington, Texas. 80,000 people allegedly will be in that stadium. They're going to be wearing 14-ounce gloves. They're going to be fighting 8 2-minute rounds. Allegedly, knockdowns are legal. And all in all, everything I just said, this is a sanctioned boxing fight. What are your thoughts on this fight, guys?
You have your ego. You have to believe in yourself. You have to believe that you're here for a purpose, to enrich the world. Your destiny is in your mouth and in your mind.
Mike Tyson and Jake Paul have declared that their upcoming fight is poised to become the biggest event in boxing history. Both fighters emphasize their involvement with top athletes and prominent figures in the sport, suggesting that this clash will attract significant attention and elevate the sport to new heights.
Biggest fight.
Yeah, the biggest ever.
Ever. It's on pace to be the biggest fight ever.
Yes, and we're involved.
We're involved, right?
We're involved. All those big shots, all the biggest athletes in the world, this is the biggest ever.
November 28th. Let's
Lit. Hey, we lit here. We lit at the Tyson Ranch.
Mike Tyson announced he was on day 2 of his training regimen, signaling his serious commitment to preparing for his upcoming fight against Jake Paul. His statement reflects his determination and focus as he gears up for the highly anticipated matchup.
Day 2, we're getting ready for you. 1, 2, 3, 4. What?
Tyson's legendary reputation doesn't ensure a straightforward win, particularly given his age. While his legacy remains strong, the physical challenges of boxing could complicate matters. Observers are curious about his stamina, especially after viewing his training footage, raising questions about whether he is truly fit to compete against Paul.
Okay, so the news is out that Jake Paul is going to fight Mike Tyson. Now, for you young people out there who have never actually watched a Mike Tyson fight, I invite you to go onto YouTube and watch some of his fights. Mike Tyson is the hardest hitting puncher that I ever saw. Now, you guys are used to UFC, you're not used to watching boxing, but Tyson would destroy people in like seconds. Most people didn't get past their first round. You've never seen somebody hit so hard. And this guy is a poser, and I don't care if Tyson's in his 50s, he is going to destroy him, and it is not even going to be close. He should definitely think twice about doing this fight, because unless Tyson's just agreed to throw the fight, this is going to be so ugly that he may never fight again, and he may need a full set of teeth because he may not have any after this fight. But I'm going to be watching it on Netflix for sure, so we'll see what happens.
In a recent confrontation, Jake Paul attempted to intimidate Mike Tyson by asserting that he would knock out the boxing icon. This tactic fits with Paul's approach of trying to provoke his opponents. However, Tyson's composed attitude indicates that he remains unfazed by such taunts.
Jake Paul attempts to intimidate Mike.
The ultimate disruptor, taking on the baddest man on the planet.
Jesus, so embarrassing. Yeah. You know, I think in Mike Tyson's contract, there's a clause that says that he can't knock Jake Paul out. And I think the fact that they had to put that in the contract, I think that says a lot. You know what I mean? Because I bet in Jake Paul's contract, I wonder if they have that in Jake Paul's contract. I mean, Mike Tyson's happy, bro. He's going to get paid so much fucking money out of this. This is going to be great. He's not even going to have to do anything. I think everybody wants to see Mike Tyson knock Jake Paul the fuck out. Mike is only allowed to use his thumbs? I guess so.
Jake Paul acknowledged that many people question his decision to fight Mike Tyson, suggesting that even if he wins, critics might dismiss it due to Tyson's age. However, Paul sees it as an honor to face such a legendary figure in boxing. Alongside icons like Muhammad Ali, he views this opportunity as a dream come true, emphasizing the spectacle of the event, which is expected to attract a massive audience on Netflix and be held at Dallas's AT&T Stadium, promising a highly entertaining night.
Yeah, no, a lot of people are, wondering, Jake, why are you doing this? Like, even if you beat him, they're going to say, oh, he was old or whatever. But to me, Mike Tyson wanted to fight me. That is an honor. He's one of the most famous boxers in the world to ever do it. Him, Muhammad Ali. And to step in there with someone of his nature is an honor. It's a dream come true. And it's going to be a spectacle on Netflix. 700 million people, Dallas, Texas, AT&T Stadium. It's going to be one of the most entertaining nights the sport has ever seen.
Boxing commentators have pointed out that Mike Tyson could make a serious error if he underestimates Jake Paul's skills. Given Paul's recent achievements and Tyson's lengthy hiatus from professional boxing, the fight's outcome remains uncertain. Tyson's team recognizes that his age introduces an element of unpredictability to the bout.
Because we all know how much of a beast Tyson is still at this age. But I don't see him winning this fight. Not because I don't think Tyson's capable, because obviously I know he is, but I don't think Jake Paul is dumb enough to sign up for a fight where the rules and the odds are against him. Like, it doesn't make sense. And as much as I hate to say it, man, Jake works hard and he looks good. And another thing, if I'm being honest, man, my heart can't take seeing another legend get dropped, bro. I just can't take it. Now, this feels like a movie plot, but I can't put my finger on it. Who you got winning this fight, man?
That's it for today's video. Stay tuned until next time.